I'm back. I'm no longer sleepy. I mean, I am sleepy, but I'm not the sleepy fit Mori today. I am Momo. However, I've resumed our file. I mean, even though it looks like it's brand new, level 1, no money, but that's Mystery Dungeon, baby. I have nothing but the hat on my back and the weasel at my feet. Yo! If you hold down the Y button while moving the control pad, you can spin around in the same position. It's fun! Oh yeah, tank controls. I mean, not tank controls, but this is what you can do in a tank controlled game. That's how you know they're legitimate. I'm really bad at walking diagonally, but there's this old saying. There was a man that could only walk diagonally because he held down the R button. Must have been rough. Ah, I see, yeah. I can only walk diagonals if I'm holding R. That's good to know. That's weird. Pulseman is on NSO and Drill Dozer isn't. We need some of those other Game Freak games that aren't Pokemon. Ah, it's Momo and Copa! Since I last saw you, I've heard a lot of rumors. They say you can fire arrows with the L button when you equip them. Does that help you out any? I also knew that, but you're nice to me, so yes. Oh, great! Copa bouncing is really cute. Thank you for the food. Itadakimasu. Okay, and you still tell me about transforming into the monster, so I assume the pot man says the same thing as well. Also, hello everyone in chat. I hope you're having a great evening, or whatever time of day it may be. I've already read this guy's dialogue. Are you still BA the Shrimp? Yeah, you are. Big the Shrimp. I remember you from last time. Oh, I think there's still... Did I leave? I did leave myself some gear in the warehouse when I was about to collapse from hunger, and I thought, well, this is going nowhere. So I might as well cut my losses. Interesting that these items are not identified, even in the warehouse. And I remember using an identify scroll on at least one of them, so I could figure out what it was. And I knew it was like an... I don't know what it's called in this game, but it lets you see where monsters and items are, which is very useful. I don't know which of the two it is. Maybe I'll just put one down. And then I'll take... I guess the clubs are the same. Leather shield, wooden shield, heavy shield. Let's take wooden, because it's better than leather, although it can rust. I'll equip that. Alright. Can I sort my inventory with... Yes, with Y. Okay. Oh, I didn't want that. I'll save this. I'd probably regret not having it with me, but oh well. That's the inn. Are you new? Hello. I have something I want to talk to you about. I think you're the one that gave me some tutorial advice last time, but let's just make sure. Okay, yeah. I wanted to make sure this wasn't different dialogue. We got this dialogue last time. So we don't need that extra tutorializing. Let's just head out. Wait, am I equipped? Okay, I am equipped. Okay, cool. Let's head out. Okay, I am wearing the bracer that lets me see everything. Boy, I hope I don't die like a chump and lose it. That would be a shame. I like the faces these Tengu make when you hit them. I mentioned, not during this stream last week, but I think it was during Donkey Kong 64, that in playing Shiren 6 on the Switch and then playing this one, I realized looking at Copa that they domesticated him, in the sense that Copa's art in this game is very pointy. He's got large whiskers and he's got the cute little like stocking feet, like brown tip paws. but his design in the most recent Shiren game is much more rounded, and doesn't have the whiskers, nor does he have the cute little black or brown stockings. And like, it's still a cute design, but it definitely reads more as like cute, rounded, domesticated ferret rather than a weasel. They're both good, they're both cute, but they're both cute for different reasons. I'm curious if anyone here has ever met a ferret in real life, like if you've ever had one for a pet, or have known someone that had one for a pet. I've never gotten to see one up close. I've known people that have had them, but I've never met the ferrets. The closest game you played to this was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That was my first Mystery Dungeon too. I mean, if you like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I think you would probably enjoy the greater Mystery Dungeon series as a whole. Shiren, I've been finding, is a lot more about clever item use, since you don't have a bunch of unique Pokemon moves. There's also a lot less rigmarole when it comes to juggling your other Pokemon, because you're not juggling other Pokemon, it's just you and the weasel that lives in your luggage, but he's fine. He looks after himself. This scrimblofication that naturally happens over time, it's true. Copa has become blorbified. He's become marketable. And he was still cute, but I guess pointy weasel just doesn't sell as well as rounded ferret. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Oh, what kind of pizza, though? No piñap. I like pineapple, but not on pizza. Sorry, piñap. What the heck? Excuse me. Excuse me. Margarita, I'll accept it. Oh man, there's too many... No, I forget that Y doesn't make me face them automatically in this game. Ugh. Okay. Easy does it. Okay, cool. You've gotten to meet pet rabbits, but you've not gotten to meet ferrets. I'd like to meet pet rabbits, too. Toto shields. I assume that stops the walruses from stealing my junk. What the... Am I not facing it? Heck. You're making me... I should just use the medicinal herb. Ah. Stop. I'm gonna die to this radish. I can't believe you made me use a dragon herb on a daikon radish. Hoi. Ugh. Pain, suffering, agony. They're so mean. You know, I thought they wouldn't throw their poison herbs at you if you were directly adjacent to them. Because I've noticed some enemies in Shiren 6, like say the water ninjas, won't use their ranged attack if you're right next to them, which is great because I don't want to get hit by the water attack. And then they rot all my rice balls. Why have we not engineered a waterproof rice ball? Roasting a daikon does make it delicious, you're right. I've never tried a roasted daikon. Like, I like radishes. Never had a roasted daikon. I bet it'd be good. Is there a Puyo mystery dungeon? I don't actually know. I know the whole Mado Monogatari series it was spun off from is not a puzzle game. But I don't know of all the Puyo spin-offs out there because, well, there's a lot of Puyo in the world. No. Oh. Stop it. It's making all my healing herbs into rice. I mean, I like rice, but rice also won't stop me from dropping dead if I'm unable to hit a radish at point-blank range. Slice daikon into circles, roast them, delicious. What's my inventory looking like? You know, just eat this. I should also equip that, the arrows I have. There we go, okay. I can't go that way. Hi. Okay, goodbye. I need to find more veggies to roast. Ag. Sometimes, I mean, I'm a good cook and I can cook, but a lot of the time it's hard to feel particularly bothered, especially if you don't have much appetite. But at the same time, I need to get my fruit and veg in my system. So roasting is a great sort of compromise. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort to roast vegetables. And they're delicious, prepared roasted. It's my favorite way to have a lot of veg. I just actually have to buy it and then cook with it. Wait, I'm gonna use... Actually, what's the... Toto shield strength 3. Oh, and this is a bronze shield plus 2. All right, no, I'll just keep that on. I haven't seen any walruses yet anyway. Sauteing onions and peppers in your Instant Pot. You could do that in there? It reminds me in a way that I've heard of caramelizing onions by roasting them in the oven, rather than the traditional method, which is to cook them low and slow over butter, and low heat, I should say, but very low and very slow. I've never tried the onion oven caramelization method, but I should. For crying out loud, stop. I'm going to take your arrow. Never had black garlic. What is black garlic like? Oh, hello, Bun. Hello, everyone. You know, I wonder, last time there was Pekeji, our bro, who wanted us to invest in his shop. Maybe I should do it this time. You better keep an eye on your wallet when you're buying stuff in a shop. Oh, that's right. You're the one who warned me that if you don't have enough money, they just trap you in here, I guess. All right. Bro, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Meet me at the Drunken Pavilion. I'll be right there. Okay, this time. Cubicle pot. I think the katana would be stronger than what I have now. Chrome scroll. A chrome coating on your sword and shield preventing rust. Oh. But I wouldn't be able to... I'm gonna get the katana. Okay. And then I'm gonna try and sell some stuff. Put. What's the stats on this? Is it a plus anything? No. Now I know. Okay, tools. Also, I think club attack 2. And then katana, I think 5? Ooh, no, it's 6, but it's plus 1, so it's 7. Very nice. Okay, put. Somebody walks into the grocery store, and then they just start neatly laying things on the ground. Like, is this not how commerce works? I could get that, the chrome scroll. Sure, tell me the wise words of today. As long as they're safe for work. This is a safe for work stream. Purple garlic. Identical to regular type, but it's purple. We look at the question of what the point of our life was, but we never look at what we did in life. The point of our life was the memories you made along the way, and the actions you did to make the person who you are. You know, a good thing to think about sometimes is I'm the sort of person that's always fussing about using my time efficiently, rather than, I don't know, celebrating the little things. What is this pot? It's a holding pot. Okay, I actually want that. I will take. I'm so scared I'm gonna hit toss by accident. Oh, sorry, I can't purchase from you. There we go. Okay. The point of life is to make number, I mean, also that. I mean, if you want to get ahead in life, it certainly seems like you have to make number big. That's what they want in the business worlds. In fact, why not just call the business degree the make number big degree? You'd think that would be the mathematics degree. No, it's business. Oh, it's so much money. I think there's a smith in town. Plus, I have to have money to invest in Pekeji's business. Okay, you don't see anything different right now. The point of life is to roast a vegetable. I think all of these things are true simultaneously. Make a big number of roasted vegetables. And you eat those, and then nutritionally, it quite literally makes up what you are. This is the smithy. Yes. Make a big vegetable, a prize-winning vegetable. I wonder, I've never looked into it, but I wonder if growing those kinds of, I don't want to say comically excessive veggies, but you know, those like prize-winning massive pumpkins and whatnot, if it's more of for like a flex and like, can you do it? Can you pull this off? Can you sustain this comically large vegetable? Yeah, you haven't done your business yet. Because I don't know if actually preparing them is necessarily practical with how they grow. I'm a prize-winning vegetable. Oh, thanks. What vegetable? This is the new meme. What vegetable are you? That guy with the rain hat sure was strong. Oh, it was me? Ah, come to think of it, you look a lot like him. Nah, couldn't be me. That's pulled off by Myco. Oh, I'm not going to say that right. Mycorrhizae fungi. Okay, and you still say the same thing. In Indiana, scientists have spent over 100 years trying to grow the worst corn ever just to see how it works. And when you say worst corn ever, what makes corn subpar? Is it like one of those apple varietals that just tastes really horrible? I meant to look into it. Apparently there's some website, that's the blacksmith, for like ranking apple varietals. I just saw it briefly mentioned on Tumblr. I want to see how my beloved Macintosh stacks up, but also, what are the worst apples out there? Hang on, I need a sip of water. Belatedly reading this. The fungi, larger roots equals larger yields. And they usually don't taste good either because of their size or the seed used. Okay, I've read your dialogue before. You're not new. The corn that kills you instantly. Oh yeah, I remember the Keeman Mushas. 2 bad corn lineages. One that has as little oil as possible, and one that has as much oil as possible. Like, say, for energy purposes? Like, using corn as a fuel source. Which, to my knowledge, isn't done because it's not efficient or something? There's a restaurant in Summit Town called Togeya. Their food is absolutely, positively, scrumptiously pure tongue joy. I feel like, did I read that before? There you are. Sorry to keep you waiting. Actually, what I wanted to talk to you about is money. Okay, yeah, the girl you're going out with, and she wants to open a store with you. But she doesn't have you don't have the money. Can I lend him? So, how much? 1,000 Giton. No, never mind. I have no right to ask you to pay that much, even if you are my brother. Sorry. Forget I said anything. See you later. I don't even have 1,000 Giton. Worst Red Delicious. Oh, well, for a sec I thought you said Red Delicious so base, and I thought, well, it's weird for them to use that particular slang anyway, but oh. But bad. Bad. They are growing bad corn just for science, just to see how hard you can push the oil content with selective breeding. You know, I respect it. Oh, he's not even in here anymore. Maybe he just left because I didn't have enough Giton. But next time I come through town, then I'll keep 1,000 Giton in reserve. All right, give me my fortune. Very well then. Got it. This time your trip will be as... Oh, a fair wind. Everything should go your way. Just be careful and... Before throwing a pot to break it open, check your bracers. If you don't know what this means now, you will soon. Don't forget it. Uh-oh. Apple rankings. I saw very briefly in Tumblr. Hang on. Sorry, it's stopping the game audio. The Newton Pippin apples. Sweet Tango, the top apple. Never heard of it. We do have Honeycrisp here. I'm kind of meh on Honeycrisp. Never heard of Kanzi apples. I've seen Envy. We get Pink Lady here. Never seen Lucy Glow. The Breathtaking Circus Freak? What? These descriptions. Never heard of Opal apples. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm reading applerankings.com. Near the top... so all these apples are described with things like Sweet Tango apples, the Holy Grail, Honeycrisp apples, the worldwide favorite, Kanzi apples, the European party apple. And then we got some weird ones, like Lucy Glow apples, the breathtaking circus freak, Cosmic Crisp apples, the hype machine, Wild Twist apples, a famous person's child, Opal apples, a tasty unwiped anus. I'm sorry, that's what it says. Why does it say that? There's Ludacrisp apples? Okay, I'm sorry, I need to see. Hang on. Macintosh apples, 47 points, a sealskin Canadian letdown, horse food. Okay, sorry, I had to delay Shiren for that. Horse food! Apples in Vermont that taste like vanilla and caramel. The Red Deleterious. Apples. They make your arms stretch out real wide. Apples are a fascinating and varied thing, especially when you get into plant illegality. Okay, I think that's a knockback staff. That's another KB, another craft binner. Alright, I have my craft binner stick back. I don't know how they rank apples. Like, is it a global aggregate? Is it one person's ranking? I haven't examined the site because I didn't want to waste more stream time reading through the depths of applerankings.com. But hey, if you want to know all the latest Apple discourse, applerankings.com. Where does your favorite lie? What the... Leon S. Kennedy, help. Okay. Why can't these guys get trapped? Shiren, is that the wheat? No, I can't do that joke. No. Why? Why? Why did they teleport away? Those fellas are in Shiren 6, but they don't teleport. Maybe because somebody at Shinsoft was like, actually, that sucks. If the ghost just leaves before you can do anything about it. Hang on. Oh, it's one person. There's more detail when you click through on an apple. Okay. If it was some sort of, like, global aggregate of Apple rankings, and society collectively declared Macintosh apples are horse food quality, then I'm a horse, I guess. I'm the Uma Musume. Ow! It's me. It's just one person with bad taste. I'm trying to remember if I've had a jazz apple. I've seen them. I'm just gonna eat these. I mean, what else are they gonna do for me? They rate Cortland's above Macintosh, and both of them are horse food. They rated Stamen really bad. You got some of those at the local farm stand and barely got through the box. Macintosh is top-tier apple. I mean, maybe it depends what you personally look for in an apple. A gourd-like pot. I don't have an identifier scroll on me, do I? I don't. I do have another staff I need to test on something. I guess I could put the weed in the gourd-like pot and see what happens. Boof. Let's see what's in it. Okay, the weed's still in it. I can't take it out. It didn't vanish, so it's not a warehouse pot or a storage pot. Oh. Goodbye. I'm just gonna eat this onigiri because my satiation's getting a little low. Eat. If you bite into an apple and it doesn't fizz, it can't be top tier. You don't know if you've ever seen a Macintosh before. They're, I don't know how, like, widely distributed they are, but here in Canada, they're typically grown in British Columbia, which is the province next door. So we get a lot of produce from there. Yeah, the computer lab had a lot of Macintoshes. The subpar Macintosh. I'm a wanderer that's extra good at throwing things. If you toss a staff with no charges left, it'll still have an effect. Everyone else uses monster meat by eating it, but not me. If you throw meat at a monster, it'll transform into whatever monster the meat came from. If you run into a really tough monster, throw some mammal meat at it. Makes it a cinch. I've been working on a dungeon in Shiren 6, actually, whose central gimmick is similar to that. And it's taken a few attempts. I'm not through it yet, but it's taken a few attempts for me to fully understand how to utilize the mechanic of monster transformation. Please. And the US Macintoshes are mostly a New York product. Ginger gold apples, that sounds good. I want to try a snow sweet apple too. Where are you going? No. Where are you? No, where are you going? No. Oh, right, it attacks twice. No. Ugh. Oh, my katana. Oh no, I forgot it attacks twice. Oops. Wah. Not even the top 5. Sorry, drinking my water. Ugh. My katana. My rice balls. Ugh. Oh, that was on me. Getting so caught up in, but the ghost. I can't let the ghost get away. And now here we are. Back again. Man, that bracelet was really good. Oh, I'm so sad. But that's just how it goes. I might regret having this heavy shield on, actually. Oh well. Your neighbors have some kind of apple trees in your yard, and you used to go over there and just eat their apples when you were a kid. I mean, if you're a kid, I mean, who's going to prosecute you? It's not like, you know, kids are going to understand. Cider donuts and fresh cider. I've never had a cider donut. They're not a thing here, but I've heard they're really good. I want to try a cider donut. When I was little, the first house we lived in here had a crab apple tree in the yard. But we never, I learned later in life that like people will use crab apples for like baking and whatnot. They're not good for eating out of hands because they're so tart, they're so bitter. But I didn't know that. I just always thought, boy, it's a shame we have an apple tree, but we can't actually use the apples. No, we could have baked something, but little me didn't know at the time. Almost all of the orchids that Johnny Appleseed planted were removed during Prohibition because the kind of apples aren't the eating kind, they're the drinking kind, for fermenting into cider. Applejack apples, good for alcohol, huh? What kind of alcohol is usually made with apples? Maybe this is a very silly question to ask. I don't know, but as someone who doesn't really drink too often, and I don't know very much about like a lot of liqueurs and spirits, especially with the floor tentacles, I'm not really familiar with what's out there. I don't know what this jade bracer does. I don't think being sober makes you a boring person at all. I think it's healthy being able to recognize that, you know, I'm trying to think of a good way to phrase it. There's value in sobriety, and I don't like the culture of, you know, oh, but everyone's drinking at this party. Come on, just do it. You know, whether someone drinks or not is entirely their business. And sobriety does not make a person boring. Applejack is like you make cider and then you freeze it and remove the ice to get a stronger, more concentrated apple booze. Interesting. See, my secret is you just don't have any peers that pressure you. Because you have zero. There are no peers to pressure you. Boy, I'm so sad my first run of the night ended so pathetically when I had a katana and everything. But maybe it's for the best because I didn't do Pekagia solid. Oh man, maybe the shield was a mistake. I thought it would only drain extra satiation while I get hit, but I think it's just taking extra satiation, period. But I don't have another shield, so what am I gonna do? Nothing. It's not even really good to equip right now since these enemies aren't very tough. Hooray. Hoi. Stop! Oh, those radishes are really mean. Stop! Okay. Club, slumber scroll, yeah, oh boy. It's okay. It's okay. Could I get a Saint Bernard to... My shield rested. Oh. Well, you know, that's okay, because I thought actually it was a rotting trap, and I thought it was going to ruin my onigiri. Right before I eat it. For maximum efficiency. Does playing this game over and over again make it easier? Yes. Oh, hang on, I need to eat. Partially because a lot of it is knowledge. And my later forays into dungeons, even if I perish like a chump initially, a lot of it is learning what enemies are capable of, so you know how to respond to threats. For instance, learning what enemies you can trade hits with and what ones you're going to need to bust out items for because statistically you're not going to win. Things like what certain traps do or how to get your way out of a certain situation. There's a really wide variety of items too that you can't even access till you're in the post game. And more pertinently, you do unlock synthesis after a point, which is how you make your equipment stronger. rather than simply using the blacksmith, which is slow and expensive, and not great in the long term. I've heard getting synthesis in this game takes quite a few runs, whereas in Shiren 6, once you get to a certain part of the main dungeon, you will unlock the ability to do synthesis, rather than being it after a few attempts. But I think this game in particular is like the way it is that it's fully expected that you are going to beef it repeatedly, even before you unlock synthesis, because you're learning. And I think I like that in game design, when it's not about, like, failure is not seen as inherently a negative. Like Angelina Era did this too. It's an opportunity to learn. Does Applejack taste like apple juice? Is there any similarity in flavor there? It took my arrow? It took my single... I thought I would want my money. Took my single arrow instead. That's fine, I guess. You enjoy that. It's yours. Oh. You had it once a long time ago. It does. Interesting. I didn't really like apple juice that much. I find it has a weird aftertaste, but I'd try Applejack. It's the chef in me. I want to know what things taste like. If I'm totally not paying attention, don't learn stuff. What are you trying to say? I do pay attention, believe it or not. So I'm gonna swap shields. Yes, it's weaker, but it's not draining all my energy. Look, sometimes you get distracted or you do something silly. Oh, okay, thanks. Oh, your gameplay. Okay. I thought you were trying to say something about me. If you're not paying attention and don't learn, it's basically no... I mean, I still wouldn't say that. Because again, through repeated clears again, like, synthesis really makes a big difference when you have stronger gear. You can go toe-to-toe with a lot more monsters. I should probably go to the item shop first. Oh, there's monster meat. Oh, Pikachu isn't here. Maybe he's already in the shop. Or the bar, sorry. That Copa bouncing is really cute. Like he's on a little pogo stick or something. You don't have to walk on 2 feet, but he does anyway because it's cute. Where's Pikachu? Yeah, you all say the same thing. Where's Pikachu? Hey, we meet again. Okay, I think I've spoken to you before. I did get hit by a poison herb from a monster at the stream. I should buy an antidote herb. But can I just use an inn? No. You can grind to a point. If you run in place, I find is probably the best way to do it. Or you can just wander around the dungeon. Is that monsters do continue to spawn on a floor, like every X number of turns, but you can't do it indefinitely because A, there's the hunger mechanic is sort of a soft time limit. You don't want your fullness to deplete. But the other problem is you can't linger too long on a single floor. Otherwise, the winds of Crone, the god of travelers, will begin to blow. You get 2 warnings, so 2 gusts of winds, and then the 3rd one will kick you out of the dungeon. It's Crone's way of saying, hey, keep moving, forehead. Don't just chill here forever. I don't know what a Gamara is. It's better than the club I've got. I think this is probably a storage pot, but let me confirm. It was a holding pot, cool. Thank you. Okay. Can I sell anything? I keep wanting to open the menu with B, because you can do that in 6. You can't do it in this one. I'll equip this Naga Monkey. I'll just sell. Maybe I'll keep the stronger shield with me. I mean, you never know. And yeah, you can't level grind, no. Like in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, yes. But in this game, no. Your level will get reset to 1 at the beginning of every run. But I think it works out. And honestly, after a point, it's not really about the levels. I don't know so much about this game. Shiren 6, I know. Your HP, the rate of your HP regeneration depends on your level. And in that game, it's 1 per turn from like level 1 to 9. And then if you're at level 10 to 19, it's 2 a turn. And then 20, it's 3 a turn. I don't know if it goes more beyond that. And like a level will get you more health. So that's still a good thing. But leveling up won't really affect your damage too much. I think a little, but not a lot. Hang on, also I'm reading very late Halasasi. I don't know exactly what collector's anxiety would entail. I don't like grinding for items though. I find if I have to spend too much time grinding in a game, I get really restless and I start feeling bored. So hang on, I should store my rice ball before I get too distracted. And equip... Okay, my Naga Monkey is equipped. Okay. You grind for runes in Diablo 2, it's mind-numbing. This is gonna sound so silly, that just got like a re-release or something, right? Unless everyone's playing the old Diablo 2 again. Oh, everything, oh, I'm diluted, cool. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah. Floor tentacles again. Okay. Not you. I hate you. Let me see. Oh, okay, that's a switching staff. That's good to know. I'll just... They don't have to be in all caps, but it's going to be in all caps because it's funny. Swap. Oop, not swappy. How do I make it nothing? There. Good enough. Good enough. Farming items is calming for you. You like doing it in Castlevania, Kingdom Hearts, something else, you're sure. I think you should play Etrian Odyssey. You can grind and farm it. Can you really farm in Etrian Odyssey? Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. It helps that each enemy you kill makes you stronger slightly. I mean, same with this. It's just, you know, if you lose your run, well, goodbye. Yeah, I didn't know you'd played Etrian Odyssey 4. That's a good one. If one has never played an EO, that's a good one. 4 is the first one on the 3DS, and the first one to use 3D models. Okay, Ghost is going to appear. I'm low on health, but I should be okay for now. I'm gonna figure out what this staff does. Let's see. I don't know what that did. I'm gonna eat an Otogiri soul. Uh-oh. Oh, it's, it must be a sealing staff. Oh, was it the chestnut one I just waved? I think so. Let me try. No, I I thought if I sealed the ghost, it wouldn't get to use its ability, because I think 6 is like that. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. You like drawing the maps, but the combat was complicated for you. Understandable. I love drawing maps in Etrian Odyssey. It's very satisfying. And yes, you do have to draw your own maps in Etrian Odyssey, but it's, I think, more convenient than the original experience Etrian Odyssey is based off on, where EO owes a lot of its DNA to old computer RPG. Oh, I don't have any arrows. Do I have none? I don't think I have any. Nope. Okay, actually, really quick. Seal. But yeah, like Wizardry, for instance, you would have to play or draw your own map on a grid to play that game. But in Etrian Odyssey, it's all done on the touchscreen. I'm not sure how the PC and Switch ports do the mapping exactly. Oh, it's a disguising staff. I see. Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're not even good enough to be my fake. Fake Momo. Get out of here, fake Momo. Okay, put in rice ball. There we go. You feel like you probably should have played a later EO instead, since you hear those improved on the kink. So, I mean, 4 I think is probably pretty good for that. Although it is different than the previous Etrian Odysseys, because there's a lot of different classes, and it's the... No, it's not the debut of subclassing. That was in 3. But it does have a lot of unusual mechanics. I'm just gonna leave. Etrian Odyssey 5 is really good too. I like 5. I don't know how 5 would go for a newcomer to the series, but I really enjoyed it. Oh, great. Oh. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of you. Boy, 3 hits. What it can I... Oh, okay. What's the best way to deal with this? Sure. Trying to go toe-to-toe with this thing probably won't go well. I don't really have anything that would be good against it. I mean, I could equip this. Oh, it's just circling around me. Why are you circling around me? I'm just gonna hope it doesn't kill me immediately. Why is it circling me? Is it looking for the fake Momo? Maybe it like imprinted on me. Etrian Odyssey 5 has improved quality of life over 4 in some ways, but also incredibly rude random encounter design. You can get total party petrified on the 2nd floor. Oh, what does that? I can't remember. I'm starting to get hungry. Yeah, I know. I have a couple rice balls. It's cool. Oh, another heavy shield. Presumably this one is not -1. Yeah, this one is strength 9. Strength 10. Okay. I'm gonna put the old one in the holding pod, though, just in case I find, like a storage pod or something. What is that skeleton mage doing over there? What's going on? You don't remember what does it, you just remember it happened to you, and you were like, incredible. Uh-oh, there's a skeleton wizard out there. Okay. Time to go. Ooh! Oh, that's a skeleton mage. That's fine. Why don't I... Whoop. Okay, I'm here now. And then went on to put like 70 hours into that game. It's great. Whoa. What? Okay. Oh, no. Oh, geez. Okay, okay, okay. No. 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 How do you miss it sleeping? Momo, please. Get your act together. Oh, no. Help me. What? Eh? What happened? Huh? Hello? Huh? What? Buh? Huh? What just happened? I didn't get to do anything. It just kept, like, hitting me. And then, no, you're dead. What? Well, you find it strange escape doesn't seem to be an option. What, from the dungeon? Oh, wait, I just went back into the inn. That's not what I want. Warehouse. Getting my kanji mixed up. That's all I have now is a shield left. What just happened is a skeleton wizard whooped me. I wanted to leave the floor, but I didn't get the prompt to leave. It just skeleton wizard, skeleton wizard, skeleton wizard dead. I don't know what happened there. I mean, you can escape from combat if you leave. You got up to peel some oranges, so I wanted to leave a floor, but for some reason, a skeleton mage just kept whacking me and it wouldn't let me leave, and then I just died? That is always happening to you, right? You try and, you know, go about your day, but then there's always a skeleton mage, like, just outside your front door, beating you. It's like, man, I just want to go home. Can you just leave me be? I just want to clock out of work and relax. But then the skeleton mage just blarg and vaporizes you. You try to leave the grocery store, skeleton wizard. You know, I'm thinking about total party kills in Etrian Odyssey that were comically early on. And I remember one, I want to say, was it Etrian Odyssey 3? It might have been 3. Gosh. It was an early Etrian Odyssey, but the point is on, like, the first or second floor, I think the second floor, I got into, it was a scripted encounter. Like, you can find certain events in the dungeon itself that you can trigger and then decide how you want your party members to react to it, and then see what occurs. And I remember one, if you interact with the event, you get stuck in a scripted encounter with a big Rafflesia. Now it isn't a boss, this is a normal enemy, but one that you wouldn't see until, like, the next floor. And in Etrian Odyssey, especially early in the game, your levels do make a pretty big difference. And I was not well equipped to handle this floor 3 enemy. But the other thing is that right from the get-go, it used an ability that poisoned my whole party. And I thought to myself, well, it's poison, whatever, I'll just ignore it. I'm sure I can kill this enemy before the poison makes much of a dent, and it doesn't persist after battle, whatever. Unfortunately, poison in Etrian Odyssey is significantly more potent than in most other RPGs I've played. And one tick of that poison damage did almost the entirety of all my party members' health bars. I thought, oh, well, nice knowing you all. And then you learn. That's what a lot of it is. It's knowledge. Something I like about knowledge-based progression, I guess. Yes, I know I need to play Outer Wilds. I need to counter the skeleton with my own skeleton. Guess what? I too have bones. There was a protrusion. My bones! I bruised them. So let me figure out what this does. Okay, that's the craft binner. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna eat this too. Shout out to the terrible skeleton archmage you encountered late this game that A, turned Shiren into a rice ball, B, put Shiren to sleep, and C, punched you to death. That's the kind of thing that makes this game so fun to play. Oh, I was hoping to be a leather shield plus something. Nope. Yeah, the craft binner. It's the craft binner staff. By which I mean, I named it this because it's a knockback staff. But I haven't formally identified it in-game. So, because I haven't formally identified it with like an identification scroll or an identification pot, you can use the name feature to say, okay, I know what this is, I've tested it. So even though I've not officially identified it, you can give it a name just so you can sort your inventory. And since it's a knockback staff, it's KB Craft Bin. Oh, hi. I was attacked by a monster and went blind. Please help me. Oh, do you want like a vision herb? I don't have anything. I wasn't like a purple-haired woman now, was it? Just curious. It's a really long macaroni noodle. One really, really long. What's the singular form of a macaroni? Or is macaroni the singular and there actually should be a different plural? What? No, stop. No, I keep wanting to use B to open my inventory and it doesn't work that way. Macaronis. Macaron, a single macaron. Gee, I'm sorry, little girl. I don't have anything to fix you. Wait, I haven't been afflicted with the onigiri status in Shiren 6 very much, but it's very harrowing when it happens. Because I know things will have the ability to kill you instantly in that form. Just the other day I was in a dungeon and I'd stepped on an onigiri trap that turned Shiren into an onigiri. Now the stairs to leave the floor were like 3 spaces to my left. And I had already explored the floor and I thought I could just go. But I thought, no, I'm going to stay here and run in place until the onigiri status wears off. And it was a good thing I did, because once it wore off, I took 1 step to my left towards the stairs, and I stepped on a rotting trap. And that would have killed me instantly. I've not seen it happen, but the game warned you, oh yeah, if you've been turned into a rice ball, which that's a status effect that can happen, if you've been turned into a rice ball, if you step on a rotting trap or get wet or get grilled, i.e. get hit by any source of fire or explosion, you're just dead immediately. My big rice ball turned into a large rice ball. Did you see that? Or sorry, my large rice ball turned into a big rice ball? My big rice ball the size of a large rice ball? It's so scary, isn't it? Just knowing that there are things out there that can destroy you immediately. Now, I've also been forewarned that the eradication scrolls in the game, now we've seen mention of them in this game briefly. Last time, someone made reference to a genocide scroll, which I thought was kind of a weird translation, but no, it's actually that in Japanese too. I get just straight up that word, the English word genocide scroll. If you throw those, it's called an eradication scroll later, but if you throw one of those at a monster, it will completely remove that monster and all monsters of its type from the dungeon until you're finished the dungeon, or you throw another scroll of that type at another enemy. But what I was made aware of is that there's a particular enemy type, kappas. There's like the bored kappa, the pesky kappa, I think like a vexing kappa. I don't know what the fourth one is, but they throw items at you from the ground. And initially they're just annoying because they'll like maybe ruin stuff that you want. But I have been forewarned that on later floors of certain dungeons, it is entirely possible for one of those kappas to come across an eradication scroll on the ground. And if they pick it up and throw it at you and hit you in the head with it, goodbye. Deleted. Yeah, I was forewarned, just, hey, be really careful if those kappas are about, and those eradication scrolls can appear, because things can go very badly. Like, oh, cool, good to know. That's what makes it fun, doesn't it? Just the I don't want to say the stress of it, because then that doesn't sound fun. But, I don't know, trying to work your way out of a tense situation. It's satisfying. When you're backed into a corner, but clever item use winds up saving the day. It feels good. It's one of the reasons I've taken to this series so much. It's like a puzzle for me. Enrichment. And occasionally aggravation, but like in a good way. +1? No. What does this do? I don't know. Uh-oh, it's oh, no. Oh, uh-oh. I hope it's not a bad one. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to be cursed. Oh, I should have known. Well, hopefully it's not a bad one. Even in Shiren 6, except for like the very first dungeon that you do, hello little girl, most items are unidentified, meaning you don't know what they are, like grasses, staves, pots. Most things are a mystery that you have to, figure out like by testing, or certain other methods. And I remember initially wondering, why are there scrolls in this game that have like a flat negative effect? Why on earth would you say read a scroll that makes one of your weapons worse, or summons a bunch of guys? And then I realized, well, if you're just randomly reading scrolls to figure out what they do, better have some drawbacks, right? I'm sorry, little girl, I don't have anything for you. I mean, I've got some shields if you want to put like a shield on either arm, but I got nothing. I'm sorry. What is that single item sitting there? What did I leave behind? Please. Oh, a Nagamaki. Well, that's good, actually, since all I have is a little club. I also wondered about, like, gee, why are there some bracelets that have just straight up deleterious effects? Like, gee, you'd never want to equip those. If they just make you drop money, or make you explode, or make monsters appear. Well, it turns out those exist just to do a gotcha on you. If you try equipping them and then you discover they're cursed and they have a negative effect. If a piece of equipment is cursed, it won't change its stats, but you can't take it off if it's cursed. So then you might be stuck with something bad and you have no way of getting rid of it. I hope this bracelet isn't bad, because I'm just basing off Shiren 6. There were no mean bracelets in the first dungeon. So I'm hoping there's no mean bracelets in this one. In Shiren 5, you equipped a cursed bracelet that exploded specifically each time you walked through a doorway. Which, to be fair, annihilated anything nearby, but also included you. Like one of those HP to 1 explosions. I was thinking about that when I first encountered that blasting bracelet. Oh wait, I didn't talk to him to get money. Wait, heck. Okay. That would have been really silly. Like, oh, my items now. How many rice balls do I have? I have 2 big rice balls. Let's see, this is a tap pot. And these are both pots I put stuff in. Let's try and put in something. I wish I had like weeds or something I don't really need I could test it on. Maybe I'll just wait for now. This probably sounds silly to Shiren veterans as something maybe obvious, but like as an example of something I learned via, you know, gaining knowledge by playing the game several times is so your onigiri can rot due to traps or walking in water. But if you grill your onigiri, that overrides them being rotten. Where's Pekeji? I was kind of hoping he would show back up again. If I talk to people in here, would he show up again? Maybe he's gone elsewhere in town and I have to find him. Anyway, so I had the idea when I had an inventory with a bunch of rotten onigiri in it, and I realized, wait, there's a blast trap here, an exploding trap that I never set off. What if I just step on it? Oh, my pockets are full of rotten onigiri. And yeah, it took a big chunk out of my HP, but it grilled all the onigiri in my pockets. You'd think, well, aren't they still technically rotten? Like, okay, sure, you charred them, but there's mold under the char. Don't worry about it. They're good now, I swear. I've cooked the bacteria off. I was kind of hoping Pekeji would be around here. But no, you're just a farmer guy. Where's Pekeji? Maybe I'll find him in a later area. Like, this is the start of his quest. And after asking for money, he felt shamefaced and ran away. Now I have to find him again. Yeah, it's the strat, right? And I'm sure that's old hat to Shiren vets, but some of the NPCs are pretty good about giving you little hints or nudges about, like, hey, did you consider this is a thing you could pull off? Like, oh, I didn't think about doing that. Like, say, using an Earthmound staff to collect arrows from, like, a baby tank type enemy. Because they would just keep shooting at me, even though there's a big dirt pillar between us, and the arrows bounce off the pillar, allowing me to pick them up. My weapon, oh, thank you. I always forget. It's unequipped, the blacksmith. Thank you. Oh, these guys are so scary when I don't have rocks to throw. Like, what do you want me to do? I mean, all I have is my knockback staff. If I knocked him into, like, a wall or something and finished him off. I just don't want him to crash into another monster or warp away. Okay, I got him. We're good. We're good. I wasn't sure if that would send him off the mountainside and then it would make him warp away. Oh, hello. I wish I could see the grid I'm on to see if I'm lined up with this. I don't have arrows anyway. Doesn't matter. Craft binner. Nice. Crack the egg. Giving your coworkers helpful hints for life, like saying, did you know if you press A, you can interact with the customer at the register? Okay, I'm gonna put in... Oh! I went inside the semicircle pot. Ah, that was a hiding pot. Well, can't do anything with that now. That lets you, as you saw, hide in a pot for a few turns, and enemies ignore you. But you only find out by accident when you try and put something in the pot, and then I guess you just fall in. Okay, oh, but I can take it out, so this must be a holding pot. Lucky. I guess I can't pick from, like, the list of names. Oh, no, I feel like... I can't name it contraband, it won't fit. You know, it'll be my coffee pot. Because I have one named Coffee Pot, and it's full of revival herbs in Shiren 6. See, my pot names get very dopey. But hey, it helps me remember what's in them. Sometimes. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I need to put in there. In fact, I could just eat this. Remember, it's medicinal. It's okay. And what's with all these weeds here? Does nobody mow on this mountain? Boy, where are the stairs? I would love to find the stairs. I should have dealt with that ghost. Just thinking, I'll find the stairs. A weed is simply a plant you don't want. Uh-oh. A pot wrecker. Is that like a home wrecker? Where are you going? Oh, that's why everything is weeds. It's you. Everything they step on turns to weed. No. No. And now I have to deal with your ghost. Why did he do that? That's not how I wanted to deal with your ghost. No, please. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's the Mamoon. Haunted in the most annoying way. Nice. Nice. Wait. Cool. Alright. No. I said no. There we go. I'm glad I didn't just knock its ghostly form into that Haboon even harder. Ugh. I guess I could put one in the warp pot, see what it does. Oh no, both warp pots are... I have two. I need to test them by tapping. Can I help you? That's what I thought. I haven't tried it yet. I wonder if you can throw money in this game. There was another dungeon in Shiren 6 that took me some attempts until I realized, no, you need to be throwing money at basically everything. Because most of the monsters, aside from the most basic critters, are simply too strong for you. And I have to resist the urge. Like, but what if I want to buy anything? No, don't worry about shops. Just throw the money. Just go. Hello, skeleton mage, my old friend. You gonna teleport me? You didn't, I'm shocked. Oh, great, you. Yeah, the catching dungeon. That one took me a few tries, and then I got it. Oh. There's so many guys here. I wonder if... You know, this must be what killed me before. It was the skeleton mage, like, knocking me back? And that's why I died. I was like, what killed me? It was the... Stop killing each other. Okay, heavy shields. Let's take that. I have some rice balls, so it should be okay. Uh-oh. That mage is determined to cause problems. Just gonna clear up my inventory a little. Shove these grasses in my mouth. Uh-oh. Okay, they teleported away. I don't want to read my blank scroll now, but also I don't know if writing on it takes a turn. Okay, get rid of you. Okay. Okay. Wait. I made it! Hooray! Wow. There's a lineup. The restaurant must be open now. New store changed. Restaurant Togeya. There it is. This restaurant finally reopened. I've been waiting for quite some time. This restaurant has always gotten rave reviews. By the way, have you heard of the new restaurant that just opened on the edge of town? Like another one? You mean the one on the cliff? That place is awful. Who'd want to eat in a precarious spot like that? And the food there is terrible too. The food god Bufu has totally forsaken that place. I'm just gonna cut in line. You allow pets in here, right? I mean, I'm asking for Shiren as Copa's pet. We're still setting up here. You should just come barging in like that. I'd like to try like a traditional Japanese restaurant someday, like in Japan, with the zabuton. I think is the word for the pillows. Yes, I would like to stay. Still kind of a weird sleep theme. Doesn't feel satisfying, but whatever. Oh, you're still... I don't have anything for you, little girl. It's kind of impressive that you've managed to follow me all the way here. Neburi Mountain here used to be a really prosperous mine. When I was younger, I used to bring my trusty pickaxe with me and dig for ore there. Though as you can see, oh, that's right, you said the same thing last time. I guess the other NPCs don't tend to say much new. Well, let's go find Gaibara. Oh, pardon me, big yawn. Ugh. Alright, the artist block. Master, it's just out of the kiln. This is your new creation, the unbreakable pot. Master, this creation seems quite different than your earlier works. Yeah, I used a different mix of clay to make it. Its feel is terrible, and the glaze is non-existent. The result of my blood, sweat, and tears is this. This is garbage. How will I get out my anger? Give me your button. No! But no, I won't. My rice balls. One of the amazing things about me is that I never make the same mistake twice. I am the living natural treasure, Gaibara. Sarayama, give me another pot. Yes, sir. Take this. Take this. Take this. Are you good? Did you get it out of your system? Okay. Link is an old man. Why is he so angry? Maybe he's mad because he broke all those pots before learning to appreciate the artisanry, the craft, the time and effort that goes into making them. And now he is raging at his past self. So hi, Boogie. Well, I guess Saibata doesn't have anything new for me yet. I know that repeated trips up the mountain and seeing Saibata repeatedly is... Sorry, Gaibata, I'm thinking of Harvest Moon, is how you unlock synthesis. But again, it takes several visits, so I'm told. Sure. And I'll even remember to re-equip it. Thank you. There we go. I wish I could help that little girl, though. Like, can Kappa use his tail and brush the dust from your eyes? I don't think that'll work. Now, where's this Garbo Cliffside restaurant? I wonder if... Would it be worth, like, leaving this here for future Momo? I still haven't seen what these are. I forgot to test them. I keep thinking test them when I'm on the stairs, and then I don't. Safe to eat. Mountaintop restaurant Gakepuchi. I love that it's safe to eat. It says a lot. Ugh. Get out! All your misfortunes started the minute you married into our family. If it weren't for you, none of us would be in this mess. Mom, it's not Suzuko's fault. Besides, we all decided to build the restaurant here together, remember? No, Toshio. Your mother's right. It's my fault. If only I had worked harder, Togeya would have never been taken over. That's not your fault. Nobody could have known that the head chef would have stabbed us in the back the way he did. Let's show those traitors and make even better food than them. With your help and Mom's help. It's gotten even worse. I've lost all my confidence. Hey, I didn't notice, but we've got a customer. Eh? Welcome. Please take a seat. This is what we have on the menu today. What would you like? Oh. Scrambled piton, gaze yakisoba, roast rack of todo. Oh, baby, yeah, give me the walrus roast. My restaurant, Safe to Eat, is getting a lot of questions from safety inspectors. My restaurant name answers. Any amusing deaths today? I got shoved into a wall repeatedly by a skeleton mage and died. Roast rack of Toto, then. Very good. Thanks for waiting. Here's your roast rack of Toto. Was this just sitting under the burner all day? Momo ate the roast rack of Toto. Oh, it's awful. Power went down by 3, max HP down by 10. My stomach is upset and went to 10% satiation. Momo, are you all right? What did you think? Does she like it? Most people don't make faces of excruciating agony when they're eating something they like. Why is she holding her stomach like that? Is she sick? Damn it, again! Even with your help, this is just an amateur's cooking. Is this the best we can do? Oh, she's leaving. She can walk. It looks like she'll be okay. Thanks for your patronage. I can still walk. That's right. I can walk to the bathroom. Ugh. The strongest tummy ache warrior. Yeah. You're welcome. There's no inn in this town. All right. Boy, I'm almost feeling like maybe I should just put my stuff in the warehouse. I'm gonna die. Oh, I mean, not unrecoverable. I wish I had at least had like an antidote herb or something. Ugh. Ugh. Pranked again. This game loves to prank me. It feels appropriate, I think, after getting a massage so bad that not only did it injure me, it somehow made me hungrier. Like my stomach was desperate for some nutrients, for some iron to restore what was taken from me. All right. Big rice ball. Mogu mogu. I feel a bit less hungry. Okay, that's 1 hundo for the big one. Club. It's worse than my Nagamut. Please. Hi. Skeleton Mage, my old friend. Nope. Okay. Well, thanks for making me fast, I guess. I mean, I didn't like it when you made that Hell Reaper fast and it double attacked me and killed me. That was another silly death. Okay, I'm still good. Yeah, I've got the heavy shield on, so I should be okay. I just gotta be mindful of my satiation. Gosh, is it 1 HP for every 3 step? No, don't do, no, not a good time for the floor tentacles. Hey, it removed my cursed bracer. That's cool, I guess. Can you... Stop it. Oh, I only have the medical herb and it doesn't heal very much. Oh. Stop. Okay. Hi. Are you nice? The travel god Kron is one of Riva's 8 divine beasts. We wanderers live constantly within the winds of Kron, and they affect us especially. If we stay in one place for too long, a powerful gust of wind will blow and send us back to the Valley Inn. I personally think that it's a manifestation of travelers' fate that Kron bestowed wanderers with. We're not meant to stay in one place. So there's your in-universe explanation for why you can't just sit on a single floor indefinitely and grind against monsters. Even if you have a ton of onigiri to keep yourself fueled. I remember first encountering that in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because it's the same message, like a wind starts to blow. And I really wanted to know what would happen, so like, I deposited all my stuff because I'm not a total fool, just kind of a fool. And then I just went to a dungeon and then I just wandered around until the wind blew, thinking, okay, what if it summons like a boss or something? Or what if I get to fight Rayquaza or something similarly cool or secret? No. It just kicks you out of the dungeon and it's like you lost. You don't even get like a special animation or dialogue or anything. I thought it would be spookier than that. Like Rayquaza would descend from the heavens and eat you? No. You just get blown away. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed. Hello. I like it when those guys throw rocks at me, but I especially like it when they throw rocks at me and they miss every single rock. So then I get to hold a bunch of rocks. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, right, they're fast enough to do multiple attacks, so leaving is not... Okay. What will not get me killed? Oh, I have to actually manually write it. I can't pick from a list. Ooh, no, hang on. No. No! Oh no, how do I... Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, boy, like, I hope I write that correctly. I'll have to remember, I do have to write down the scroll names manually. I can't choose from a list. But then that theoretically let you scribe scroll names that you've never actually encountered yourself. Just that you know they exist. Oh great, it's a baby tank. A kid tank. Oh. What does this do? Oh, it's a disguising staff. Okay. Well, that buys me some time. No, it's still gonna be Faker. It's still gonna be Sonic Adventure 2. Scribing scrolls you know exist but haven't encountered, like, would let you do that. Oh. Okay, they still hurt quite a bit. I should just leave, maybe. No. Please. Oh. I'm gonna get rid of you too. No, facing the wrong way. Facing the wrong way. No. Okay, okay. Okay. It's all good. Just gonna chill here for a second. Hi. Okay. Yeah, the mines are scary. I think just because there's so many monsters in here that you can't really trade hits with. And that's something I had to learn for myself playing this compared to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Because in that game, you can kind of trade hits a lot of the time. And you have, you know, your fancy Pokemon moves to use. But particularly in these games, I found the monster difficulty ramps up fast enough that trading hits, is not feasible. Because statistically you won't win without item use. I mean, I do have the bronze shield if I don't want the heavy shield equipped, but what the... Ndubba attack Momo. You know, I was wondering, this looks like, what was that creature in Chibi Robo that like ripped you off? Because it looks like one of these. It must be based on like a figure from mythology or like a common like art sculpture. After a few points, there's definitely few reasons to not just dash for the exit. But what about stuff? That's what gets me done in, is I'm like, but I want to explore. What if there's stuff? Yeah, the weird jar thing. These mimic enemies all look like that. So I feel like their shape must be based on like a common figure in, I don't know if it's like art history or maybe like there's a religious basis, like it's a, I don't know, like a Buddhist figure or something. I don't know, but I've seen that design before. Exorcist sickle. Lots of damage to ghosts. What if there's items I want to put in my inventory and never 10,000 and never use? Special rice ball. This will fill you up a bit. It will also sometimes give you special powers. I've seen these for sale in Shiren 6. They don't cost 50. They was like 5,000 Giton for a rice ball. Like, gee, I don't know if I'm bougie enough for this rice ball. What do you want? Would the minion of death count as a ghost-type monster? God, that's all of my money. What's the strength of it? Let me equip it. 4. My Nagamaki is 6. But what if it's good against these minions? It is a ghost type. Okay. I have $60. 16 whole doll. I can't even buy the rice ball. I kind of want the rice ball. guess I could sell this. I could sell the Amber Bracer because it's cursed, but... maybe I should. What if it's really good? I don't know what it does. Oh, heck. I don't have time for you. Not now. Take. That's too bad. You know, I'm just gonna chill here for a second. Whoa! What are you doing? Yo! What are you doing? Uh-oh. I have unpaid for merchandise. You know what? I'm just gonna put that on the ground and I'm just gonna go. What do you mean thief? What do you mean thief? What do you mean thief? I didn't steal it. Put it back. I put it back. I didn't I didn't take it. It's not my fault. There's a guard dog. Hey. It's my guilty conscience. What? Well. Hi. Hello. That's it. Kill the fake Momo. Kill the fake Momo. Oh God. Man, I got away with nothing. I should have stolen the rice ball. The crime of not purchasing anything. Well, hey, I lived. Everything is fine. I should have stolen the... I didn't think I'd get away with it. I thought I'd just die. Wow, I can't believe I lived. I should have stolen the goods. I didn't think I'd make it. Now, this burning fellow may still just kill me anyway. So... I kind of wanted to save the air slash scroll, but... yeah, my name is Thief now. I'm trying to think of a good pun on Momo and Dorobo, the word for thief. But Momorobo just doesn't sound right. It sounds like a kind of cigarette. Guilty. Name seized. New name issued. 10 years new name. You know, that was my other... you just rather made me think of my other alternative stream title. I'll have to remember to use it for next week. What do you want? Okay, bye. I love when they just turn around and leave in the hallway. No? Okay. Oh, hi. I wish I had an empathetic staff. Alright. I lived. Maybe since there aren't those Reapers here, I will put away the sickle for now since the Nagamaki's a little stronger. Man, I'm sad I didn't loot the dungeon, or not dungeon, the shop, but I didn't think I was going to live. I just thought, boy, let's just, you know, minimize the amount of turns I'm in there. I just need to get out. Oh, it is good against the pump phantasms, you're right. I forgot. Please don't miss. Okay. I play with fire so often, quite literally, like right there. By, oh no. Hang on. Like, just knowing if I miss this attack, I'm dead, and I'm taking the hit anyway. No, 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 no. Don't attack me. Oh. You know what, let's just find out what this does. And if it's bad, well... Push. It's a back pot. It's a back... Oh, thank God. Oh, it's a back pot. Yay. I was afraid. Because... there are other pots that you can push to have certain effects occur. And one of them just makes monsters pop up. Like, it's just a monster pot. You push on the pot and a bunch of guys emerge. And I was afraid it would be that. But, well, I'm dead anyway. There goes my last onigiri. Oh, it's a curse sister. I think they curse your shields? Hmm. Great. What have I done? I should have just left. That's fine. I mean, it's not really great, but it's fine. Hi. Oh, okay. I was like, please don't miss. Please don't miss. Hi. No way. Floor tentacles again. Stop. Me just very gently saying stop. It did unequip my cursed shield, but unfortunately it's the strongest shield I have. Then again, I'm almost out of rice balls, or rather I am out of rice balls. And this does take more hunger. Hmm. Just do that. Since I have the back pots, I can survive with the weaker shield, I think. Boy, perhaps it's not worth trawling floors for items. Maybe I should just leave. What do you mean? A monster howl? Oh. Well. I don't have anything good. Healing rabbit. Oh, there's like, why can't I move? Because there's like a water tile right in front of me and I can't see it. I'm gonna get rid of you because otherwise other monsters are gonna attack you. Oh, okay, no. Alright, never mind. I'll just get rid of this guy. No? Are they just healing it back to full every time? I don't know what's going on. What are these rabbits all doing? Well, you know, if they block other monsters from me, that's fine. Oh god, what a mess. Oh, I feel like they're just healing it to... okay. Oh, this run really does have it out for me. Ugh. Ow. Oof, ouch. Cut it out, yo, Oki. Boy, there's a throwback. I've never actually seen Tenchi Muyo. Oof. Dang, a monster house. Ouch. What time is it? It's getting a little late, but... I mean, does this have suspense? Well, I could just do a save state if I have to go to bed desperately. Oof. Ouch. And there's nothing left in the warehouse for me. Yeah, when are the monsters gonna whoop him bad? Stop whooping me good and start whooping me bad. This is embarrassing. I haven't done any of Faye's challenges. I thought, gee, maybe I shouldn't do these until I've done the main dungeon, but you know what? Let's try it. Oh, they're the bite-sized puzzles. Oh. I am back. I still have an onigiri. Let me put it in the warehouse. I mean, this man made me an onigiri. It would be rude for me to allow it to vanish into the ether. Put. Here we go. Just put your rice on the ground. Like, there won't be rats or anything. Excuse? Ahem. Bay the shrimp. Sorry, BA. Can this child please move? Okay, man, let's go in another building. Maybe he'll leave. Wow. Really? Can you push them with B? Yes, you can. Okay. That was funny. I do want to go in. Good luck. Thanks. Oh, this is cute music. Oh, I see. So it's like, you know, learning mechanics, like how to maneuver around stuff. Oh, I did it. Ah, you went right through it. Here's your reward. Oh, cool. I'll make a new dungeon. So come back and... Okay. Oh, that's good to know. Well, now I have a wooden shield, so I'm not starting with nothing. Thanks. I kind of assumed that, like, his dungeon would be, like, a long dungeon as well, like its own full thing. So I was hesitant to go in there. Okay, whatever happens here. Oh, I'm not wrong. Good to know. My intuition was on the mark. But I can stick my nose in it for now. And I won't get immediately chumped. That was my concern. Like, oh no, this isn't meant for you yet. You need, like, upgraded gear. Otherwise, you'll just die. Hoi. I wonder if anyone else who has played this game or other Shiren games, if anyone else reflexively sometimes, you know, chants along with the level up theme. Because it's cute. Hello. Wonder how Odiu's doing. I had a look briefly at the, there's a lavish guidebook for this game that's on the Internet Archive. It's all in Japanese, so your mileage may vary depending on how much you can read of it. I can read some of it, but I need to learn a lot more kanji. But all of the items and weapons, scrolls, etc., like there's illustrations for all of them, which are really cute and nice to flip through. But anyway, I was curious how Oryu's name is written, and it's the same Ryu as in dragon. I was kind of wondering if there was like more to her name or something, like if it was actually longer. But no, it's just Oryu. But the dragon Ryu, that's pretty cool. And it doesn't explain why she likes to recreationally blind people, but I suppose I shouldn't judge hobbies. It's a good jingle, isn't it? The Pokemon do from the Mystery Dungeon series just doesn't quite compare. It needs the festival atmosphere, the chanting. I'm trying to think, has there ever been a Pokemon? Well, I was gonna say like based around like Kabuki in some way, but I think there's Darumaka with the Daruma doll, but then there's also Haruyama, which has like the sort of Kabuki poses, I guess, but not the look. I want a Pokemon that makes Kabuki sounds. So I think the earlier dungeon levels are fairly safe to explore. But I think once I get to the mines, it probably would behoove me to head for the stairs, since a lot of those monsters are quite dangerous. And trying to get into direct confrontations with them will not end well. What I want is to find some cheeky way of getting a lot of power early on. Because I have found if you get lucky in Shiren 6 with the items you find, you can find some ways to gain a lot of experience very quickly. There's a leveled up version of a mammal. Well, the mammal's first leveled up form is green and is the pit mammal. I don't recall if it's the same in this game or not. But then the third stage of mammal, again, I don't know if it's what it's called in this game, is the cave mammal. It's pink. It has 5 HP, but it has, I think, like 100 at attack and 100 defense. Wow. Hang on, I'm just going to let that wear off. And if you try and attack it directly, or if you let it attack you directly, it'll probably just kill you because of that 100 attack and defense. But if you can use an item on it that will do a fixed amount of damage, like, say, using a knockback staff to get it into a wall, or throwing a rock at it, then you can kill it reliably, and it will give you 2,000 experience points. Now, considering you need just 10 experience to get to level 1, 2,000 is pretty significant. And will get you, like, maybe, like, 10 levels or something. And that can often be enough to help you survive, at least more reliably, against those scary monsters. I still wouldn't necessarily recommend trading hits with them, but you won't go down like a chump right away. I gotta test these stabs out instead of just yammering. Shiftery kind of looked like the Kid Tengu. Oh, you know, you're right. That is kind of Kabuki-like, isn't it? I guess it's all in the hands. Oh, hey, there's an arrow on the ground. I need that. It's a single arrow, but whatever. I'm going to equip it. This is maybe an odd question, but you know, I love asking odd questions to chat. Are there, I guess, how would you phrase it, the sleep fanfare in an RPG? Is there one that you are particularly fond of, or some memorable ones? For whatever reason, I remember the one that was in RPG Maker 2003, which I think was actually taken from maybe Final Fantasy VII? I don't know if it was like originally made for that game. Da 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 do 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 do. It was like that. The Bug Fable sleep jingle. I'm trying to remember how that one goes offhand, because it's a cute one. I remember it's cute. When you played Bug Fables, did you also never use what? Hang on, what am I doing? Craft Binner. This is Craft Binner. Did you never use like the little bug friend you're given that lets you camp anywhere? I feel like that's an empathetic staff. Let's find out. Yes, it is. Okay. Well, that's a convenient one for those scary monsters. How do I, I mean, I could just write empathy. The bad feels staff, because it makes them have the bad feels for me. I could call it the feels bad staff, but it feels bad for them specifically. Same, it was just a friend in my pocket the whole game. You're predictable and favor the Chrono Trigger one. That's another good one that I can't think of offhand, because I'm trying to think of Chrono Trigger jingles, and what pops up in my head is the chords that you play in the organ in the church. Oh, Hi. Do, do, do. I'm just gonna... And you know what? Let's just use this. It feels pretty indulgent. But there's 4 of them, and also I don't want them to turn my whole inventory into rice. And that's what items are for. I have to remember. I can't be like, but what if I need this later? And then I die with a full inventory. Like, well, no, Mori, I think you needed that right now. Now it's too late. No. No! No! My bad feels. No! They made it a rice ball! Wait. The example you're speaking of in the messenger, although I've not played it, the way you're describing it sounds really cool. I think it's very effective when games use leitmotifs like that in their soundtrack. I think about the final boss theme for Bug Fables, like working in the leitmotif you hear in the title screen, da 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 da, like that. Really cool. Just tying it all together. Turns your bad feels into rice. Some would say that's an improvement. Like feeling bad, eat rice. Do I have anything I want to give you? Not really. I'm okay. You don't have another bad feels staff, do you? Another game I need to play, The Messenger. For whatever reason, in my mind, The Messenger, I get mixed up with Hyper Light Drifter. I don't know why. I feel like maybe they both came out at around the same time. The bad feels to rice pipeline is one leading farmers are still trying to figure out. So I want to test this. I might regret it because I'll probably want the healing, but I want to know. In Shiren 6, if you use that, actually it might say, no it doesn't. If you use one of these while your HP is full, it makes your max HP go up by 1. Aha, it does work the same here. Hyper Light Drifter was a couple years earlier. It might have been. I don't know why my brain likes to smoosh them together even though they're not the same games. Kind of like how my brain wants to get the Outer Wilds and Outer Worlds mixed up even though they're different games. And it's only one of them I really want to play. So I need a sip of water. 1 sec. There we go. Delicious. Ow. Oh, posture check. Thank you. Much better. The rushing stream noises are quite nice, aren't they? Feels soothing. The calm before the storm of skeleton mages. Oh, a life herb. Don't mind if I do. I should also see if this is a stronger shield. No. I'm thinking about it because it has been a while since I've played through a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Now, items, I'm pretty sure items in those games can't be cursed, right? Because that was the thing that caught me off guard here. Like, what do you mean my rice ball's cursed? Who cursed my rice ball? Like, anything can be cursed. Like, this $20 you found on the ground, cursed. You can't use it, it's cursed. You can't even throw it properly. Normally, if you throw money, it does, I think it's a percentage based on, like, the actual value. Oh, by radishes, cool. But if you try throwing cursed money, it just does, like, 2 damage. It's so cursed it doesn't hurt properly? Okay. I'm just gonna chill for a second. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Go on. Okay. Has Pekeji returned yet? I hope I didn't, like, screw up his quest line. Oh, no, there he is. Hey. Bro, I decided I'd like to work at this store after all. Actually, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Meet me at the Drunken Pavilion. I'll be right there. Okay, this time I have capital. Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting. About that 1,000 Gitan I asked about earlier. Oh, what do you think? No, never mind. I have no right to ask you to pay that much, even if you are my brother. Sorry. Forget I said anything. See you later. Wait! Mate, mate. Really? I knew I could count on you. Nothing like having an older brother. Okay, then I'll take the money. Here you go. Just watch, bro. I'll work hard and run a great store. I'll show those guys that called me Sandalhead. Please, Pekeji, I want to believe in you. You're the one who won't bamboozle me. You won't blind me or break my back or give me food poisoning. Go get him, Sandalhead. Maybe you can call your shop that, Sandalheads. Antidote herb. A boya meat. I could turn into one of these and then just, like, keep firing arrows at a wall, right? Fill my pocket with arrows, but then I'll die like a chump to something else. So probably not worth it. This will buff my weapon. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Cheaper than the blacksmith, too. Yes. Let's see if I can sell some stuff, too. I guess I can get rid of this wooden shield? Yeah, because I've already got one equipped. Play. Sandalhead doesn't sound like a bad name, does it? But I guess it's not a nice thing to call someone. Maybe he's just got to own it. That's his trademark, his charm point. Sandalhead and proud. You know, I didn't get my fortune last time. Maybe that's why I wound up in a monster house. Yeah, foresee my future. My trip will be as a winless day. There will be no great troubles. Just be careful and don't play pranks on the townspeople, like using your staves on them. Don't forget, I wouldn't do that. I didn't actually realize you could. Kind of figured that they would be uninteractable. Wait, there isn't a blacksmith in here, is there? Yes, there is. Please temper my katana that I will probably inevitably lose in a dying accident. Yet another dying accident. Why can't Copa do me a solid? I mean, I don't exactly know what Copa would do me a solid to get me out of this mess, but... No, wait, I thought it would let me pick my... No! Oh, what? That's not how that's supposed to work. You're supposed to select it, and then you pick your weapon, and then it... Oh... Wait. Great. Threw 800 Gitan on the ground, basically. It's fine, I'm supporting local businesses. And hey, when I die like a chump, I'll only be losing a +1 katana. It's okay, really. Everything's equipped, right? Yeah. Wait, it's a shame I have that vision herb. I gotta help that little girl. Take that. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. And now I'm torn between the stairs are there, but also my greed, my boundless greed. The stuff. I want to get stuff. All right, those knaves are around here that just turn everything into weeds. Okay, maybe it's not worth sticking around, especially because there's ghosts. No, I didn't even get the item before you turn it to weeds. What a jerk. Where? Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, I got to keep it. Never mind. Everything's fine. Got 2 arrows. Not great. Alright, well, cool. Wait. Pot wrecker? Nope. Wait, nope, no. I just want to face tools. Blech. 15 experience, man. All of that hubbub for 15 experience points. Ugh. Kind of wondering if I should just leave for the parade of skeleton mages. Yeah. Oh, these guys are so scary. There goes the ghost. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna... Oh, wait, the ghost is stuck. The ghost is, like, stuck on a tree. Okay, never mind. The ghost is gone. Alright, alright. Before that thing comes rushing out of the woodwork to kill me. Goodbye! Oh, there's no lineup for the restaurant. Oh. Man, the food here is great! I wonder... I get the sense the food didn't taste like this the last time I was here. Was the food here always like this? It seems like a different Togeya than it was before. I should check in on Gaibata too. What, will I even have enough money to get food poisoning this time? Sariyama! This time my creation isn't garbage like before, I hope. Don't worry. From my view, it looks incredible, like nothing I've seen before. Master, it's just out of the kiln. This is your new creation, the stress-relieving pot. Oh, this is... I've never seen anything like it. How grand. This is it. This is the pot I've been trying to make all my life. Traveler, my apologies for taking so long. The day I promised has finally come. Take this, my stress-relieving pot. What a mysterious pot it is, though. Just looking at it makes me feel like throwing it. I'm paralyzed with fear. Oh dear. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing I didn't take that. I don't know if I want to stick my face in there. Maybe I'll just keep the stress, you know? Those are artists for you, I guess. Eccentric, doing their own thing. Destructive. Alright, time for food poisoning. You really need to ask the help of a top-notch chef. As usual, we have no customers. And how are we going to hire one? We don't have any money. Oh, no, you're not going to serve me? I guess not. Never mind. I wonder if I have to find Naoki again, that one chef I found in the dungeons once. Oh, that's a fun thing to start right beside. Hi, buddy. Oh, I don't really have a lot to use against you either. Ugh. Well, don't back up. Great. I love how I'm already basically dead. Because my shield is too weak. I mean, you know, I'll give it the old college try, but... Really needs synthesis, huh? Okay, I'll take that. I think there must be a carpenter ant on the bottom right. If you can see that red dot, just keeps tunneling out to the right. They're going on an adventure. An iron shield, I'll definitely take that. Yeah, I know you're awake. Okay. A slightly better shape. There is a creature coming at me from the stairs there. It's a baby tank. Just hopping back and forth. It's like it doesn't know what to do in corridors, which might be for the best. Come here. Come here. Why won't you fight me? Where I have the clear advantage. There we go. Hoi. Big room scroll. Yeah, where's the big man scroll? I need the scroll that summons big man. Hi, skeleton mage. When do you want skeleton mage? I didn't mean to... Oh, hi. Special delivery from your friend skeleton mage. Ugh. What? I woke up all the sleeping monsters. I didn't even know that was a trap. Oh, good. I sure did. That now they're in pursuit. Well, I guess I'll just take on... Oh, you're a guy. I'm a wanderer that's extra good at throwing things. If you toss us... Okay, yeah, you're... I remember. Oop, no, no. Sorry, sorry. You're not interesting. Forgive me. There we go. Jeez. Stop. Very grateful that baby tanks, or at least kid tank, I guess they're called here, whatever. Very grateful that they're broken in corridors. I'm a chuckster. No. Please, no, I'm not strong enough. If you haven't been thrown by a pianta into the abyss, you haven't played video games. No, I wouldn't put it past this game either. This game really is all about pranking me. It's very funny, don't get me wrong. And I hope it makes for a good stream, because you can enjoy me being pranked by the game. Yeah, let's just use the light scroll again, rather than just hoarding him. Use them to make my journey through the mines much easier. Look at that up there. Stop missing. Stop missing. The problem is that I see it and I'm like, oh, there's goodies. There's stuff in there. But there's so many guys. If Connect 4 could kill. It's very funny when you're playing this kind of game, and if you have any sort of equipment that lets you see items or monsters in rooms like this, and you see that and you're like, I wonder what that big cluster of stuff could be. And even though, you know, you're really tempting fate by going in there without the right tools to deal with it, there's stuff in there. Although there's also usually a lot of traps. It's the one thing about monster houses, they're full of traps. I don't think I could take it on, unfortunately. I have a confused scroll, but that's it. If I had an air slash scroll, I would. I'm gonna sidestep that monster down there. It's asleep and there's one actively coming at me. Never mind. Maybe I won't wake up that one monster. Oh! Oh, it's a walrus. Hi. Oh. I got a rice ball. Thanks, bud. I'm just gonna eat that. Munga munga. Stuff. I want this stuff. Maybe if I stuck my foot in and then I read the confused scroll and then I left. But I get antsy using confused scrolls because monsters will just lash out and can attack each other and level up. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I could maybe grab a pot and get out of there. A rotten rice ball. Oh, my favorite. Oh, hello, Oji-san. There's a tank up there. It's fine, right? I'm training to become a Shinto priest, but I can't seem to learn the necessary purification spell. Do you know what I need to do? Like, for an exorcism scroll? I got nothing, man. Is this tank gonna try and kill this man? There we go. Was it worth trying to get those experience points? I don't know. Yeah, looking at all those minions of death and how speedy they are. No. Was not a good idea. I feel less hungry, but my HP dropped. Oh, it dropped my level? I didn't think that could happen. Well, don't eat moldy rice. I mean, bad rice is bad. So, yeah, probably for the best. Oh, boy. Thank you. I mean, I have to call it an evening whenever I inevitably bite the bucket. Good luck with work. Oh, hi. Cool, thanks. Ooh, lots of arrows, though. That's good to have. If only all the hallways weren't so dark. Oh, right. Oh. Help me craft dinner. Oh, I got rid of him. Oh. Phew. Okay. Oh, no. Mogu Mogu. Okay, what if I craft Binnerd you into the... Injury. Please don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh, no, I'm dead. Oh. I should have waved the staff again. Ugh. It's kind of funny. My first run got the furthest at floor 15. Oof. Whooped. Good. So it goes. But you learn. You really need synthesis. Jeez. Looking at it, well, looking back at what has caused my failures, aside from myself, what is the one consistent vector in all of this? Mori. But a lot of it is just not having strong enough equipment because the monsters ramp up so fast and can particularly get me from a distance, like Debuta and the tanks with their arrows and the minions of death, etc., with their speed. I really need stronger weaponry and shields if I want to survive their onslaught. And to get that, you need synthesis. So I have to basically keep making it to that town until I unlock the ability to do synthesis. And then I think I should have more long-term success. The other thing is just needing to find more items to survive. But of course, then it's like, okay, do I explore more and find more items, or do I push on before the monsters overwhelm me? And that works early, but of course the monsters get scary as you go on. Anyway, I had a lot of fun playing more Shiren. I hope you had fun watching. I'm looking forward to more of this game. I hope you will forgive me. Do a little spin with Copa here. But for now, I must regrettably call it an evening. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone, for this mysterious dungeon. It is lovely to have such good company. Please take great care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I will see you on Friday for him and all of them. But you know the one in particular. Good night.